Alaska, the largest state in the Union, more than double the size of Texas. And when you fish Alaska, size does matter, not just for trophy catches, but also to preserve and maintain the breeding stock of the various fish species. On this week's episode of Alaska's Fishing Paradise, we'll join Captains John Mills and Kevin Frank on the waters of Chatham Strait as they size up the bounty of a few of Alaska's most sought-after fish. Deep in remote southeast Alaska, there lies a fishing paradise like no other.
Big fish.
Alaska's fishing paradise. Today, Captain John Mills takes his guests out of Middle America for the first day of their trip to Alaska. When fishing at sea, adventure is guaranteed.
Yeah, I'll need to see everyone's fishing licenses, get you on the book. I've got herring that we're going to use, and we're going to start off salmon fishing, and then probably 12:30 we're going to stop and go halibut fishing and bonnet fishing. What's that?
Are you going down about 90 to 100 feet?
On the downriggers?
Yeah.
No, about, I run one at 35 and one at 50 to start. Those silvers aren't very deep. Big pink. Oh yeah, that's a silver. Yep, that is a good fish right there. Okay, just lift up. Lift straight up. Got it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, for this time of year, that's a good size one.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a dandy. Yep, another nice silver. All right. Seems to be a few silvers in here. Some days it's tough. You got to troll around for about an hour or so before you even find them. There's a fish right there. Second I touched it. Is he still there? Oh! Oh, there we go. There's a fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good fish. All right. That's what we're talking about. There we go. Fish on. Doubles. Doubles. Both rods. Oh man.
I'm gonna sharpen this hook.
You got to stay on top of the rod. That's what it is. Yeah, we're just going back and forth around Samuel Point here. Seems to be a little school of fish. And so we're just gonna keep working on them. That side's hooking up. What is the deal? Did he come off? Oh, man. There's a nice fish. Okay, you wanna take your rod out of the rod holder. Okay, reel down. Bring it right to me. Okay, step back. Lift up. There we go. Looks like a pink.
At least I got to keep her. I got to bring them in, unlike the other ones that I lost.
There we go. There's one on that one. Got him? Oh, that thing's huge. That's a good 12 pounder. That was at least 12.
We'll take that.
Man. What a hog.
That's excellent. That's what we're after every time.
Coming up, Captain Mills has a little company on the high seas. Alaska's fishing paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge and Juneau Convention and Visitors Bureau.
I found with the silvers, a lot of times you can troll fast and they hook up better too. And then some days you just have to troll slow for them. There we go. Silver. There we go. A commercial boat, they're purse seining in here. What they do is they take the net off the back of the boat all the way to shore. Then the big boat runs this way, the little boat runs this way, and then once they get enough fish in the net, then the little boat runs around back to the big boat, and then he runs the opposite directions and it pulls the bottom tight and they got all the fish. What they're mainly seining for is the pinks and chum. All right, let's get this one in. Yeah, well, maybe. That's a silver, just kind of a scrawny silver. There we go, finally. Oh, another go. Well, I've got a plan. I've got another spot that might be good. This incoming tide inside of Hood Bay over at the Red Can. There's a spot in there that usually puts out some silvers on the high tide, closer to the high tide. Might run back there.
Native fishing guide Captain Kevin Frank could be described as the strong, silent type. But on the waterways of southeast Alaska, actions speak louder than words. Captain Frank brings 16 years of filling fish coolers, and that has earned him a dedicated following.
This morning went after herring and
thought it felt bigger than herring.
We like our Captain Kevin. He's super.
Nice guy, very nice guy.
silver on the jig.
First silver of the day.
We caught a silver while we were jigging for herring.
That's fun.
Fish on!
Alaska's king salmon fishing regulations vary from year to year and region to region. Alaska's Fish and Game Department works with biologists to determine size restrictions and bag limits each year that will keep the species strong and viable for all types of fishing. Currently, any king under 28 inches must be released.
I gotta let him go. He's a short king. Yep. Yep. Reel him in. We're going halibut. We're gonna go do do some deep sea fishing, see if we're gonna catch a black cod or a halibut, one of the two. So see how that goes. It's good to keep your bait moving.
So when you feel a nibble, you just want to go ahead and take it down, or do you want to pull up on it a little bit?
First nibble, you don't set the hook,
Right.
but the
Second one.
yeah.
Remember how we used to catch the frogs and eat frog legs, and now you buy them all? I didn't ever do that.
When we return, see how Captain John Mills measures up.
Hey, welcome to Straight Talk. I'm going to show you how to make one of the most effective ways to catch halibut, rockfish, and black cod. It's called a gannion. So I'm going to start off with about 6 to 8 feet of 500-pound mono, and then I'll use a corkscrew swivel on the end. That's for the weight. I'm just going to grab this, and I'm going to loop it around 4 times. Then I'm going to reach through right here, grab the line, pull tight. I'm going to put my first hook right here. Now on the top hook I'm going to use a squid, so I'm going to make this a little bit longer. But this time I want to grab more of the line and bring it out. So now I can take a squid and run that right down through the body. There's a hole in the squid. Pull the squid back down. And you could have another squid if you pull more line out. In this case, I chose to have the bottom hook for black cod. But this 500-pound line enables me to hang on to it and pull fish over. And it's really, really tough, but it gives you 2 chances to catch a fish. This has been my most effective method of catching halibut out here.
We started out at, 700 feet. And we wanted to try to get some black cod and halibut if we could. It's a long way down there. He played that time a little too much with that bait.
Oh, it's a great big one.
It's a turbo.
Turbo. Dadgone you, Turbo. You ain't supposed to be in here 600 feet of water.
You're not sweating hard enough for it to be a big fish.
Woohoo! Black cod.
Oh, here we go.
Pacific cod.
With his keen observation of the tides and marine wildlife, Captain John Mills brings with him over 6 years' experience as a Coast Guard licensed captain. Having guided clients in both Oregon and Alaska, Captain Mills has not missed a beat in his first year guiding for the lodge.
Yep, the seals are back on the can. That's a good sign too. Means the fish are back in here. Last time, no seals, no fish. We're gonna go out here between Distance and Chai. There's a hill in there, and usually toward the top of the high or the tide change, they really go on the bite in there. It might be a silver. It is. Big silver. Right on. See how big your fish is here. Still there? Good deal.
Nice one.
Is he a nice one?
Real nice one.
Oh yeah, he is. He's perfect. Okay, got him.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Don't tell me I gotta throw that.
Oh, he's too big. Yep, we gotta throw that one back.
Here we?
No.
Oh. Oh no, man. I love it. That's great. That's what we're here for. Good time. That's what fishing's all about right there.
It feels like that's about 500 pounds. It's the biggest fish I ever caught in my life.
Yeah, there he is. He's got one.
He's on big head.
Is he too big?
National regulations stipulate that halibut between 45 and 68 inches must be released, as these are the prime breeding females which will maintain a healthy fish population.
Yeah, he's not long enough.
Luckily, the best tasting fish are generally less than 45 inches long.
I'm tired. That was
Yeah.
a strain now. That's a good time.
Yeah,
That was
that's a good
strain.
tired though.
Heck yeah.
I think we're about out of time.
Oh man, we gotta quit.
I was impressed with the captain's knowledge to put us on the fish.
I would do it again tomorrow. Taking the same guide. Yep.
Coming up next, the tide turns for Captain Kevin Frank's crew.
Feeling pretty good so far.
Summer days in Alaska are notoriously long. The summer solstice, the sun disappears for less than 6 hours. In the course of a day, the cove typically sees 2 low tides and 2 high tides, fluctuating in interval and intensity with the variation between high and low tide averaging 15 to 18 feet. During times of extreme gravitational attraction, tides can exceed 25 feet. Nowhere else in the country but Alaska can you find such huge tidal swings. When the fishing boats return in the evening, the captains and their fishermen and fisherwomen are able to relax with a good meal. But for the fish processing crew, the workday is just beginning as they sort, fillet, and package the day's catch while it is still fresh. And a few short hours later, it all begins again.
Are you sweating yet?
No.
I feel his line.
You mean that big fish was leashy all the time?
Because I told you it could have been.
Might be on your line.
You sure it's not you and me too?
Might be dragging you all in. Still as heavy as it ever was.
You've been 22 minutes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? He's a big mama.
Yeah, he's 50 inches.
It's not a keeper?
No, he's 5 inches too big.
That was awesome. I wish he was bigger. Or a little smaller, one.
No, you want to be bigger.
Well, anyway, we got pictures to prove it.
Sort of, I don't know. Mine didn't turn out good.
Feeling pretty good so far.
We're not hooked up.
I hope not either.
I'm telling this from over
I
there.
think you are. Oh, we got fish on whatever it is down there. We both got him. There you go.
I think he's on Joanne's line.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Uh-oh, I see him. White belly there. Look at that. 110 pounds. That's what it feels like. It's not. Fish in Alaska.
What a fish!
Yeah. Ooh. 2 silvers for the box. That's the fish again.
Woohoo! That was our last catch of the day. So put our gear away and head for the barn. Okay.
That means no more casts.
No more casts.
The halibut was pretty exciting.
We went up to where we caught halibut yesterday, the day before, and everything, and it didn't take but 35, 40 minutes, and we had our halibut and gone.
You just let it down and it hit the bottom and bang, they were on it.
Today we released a 63-pound halibut that can't keep. It's over the limit, but that was a great thrill for Wayne, and he's going to remember that for a while.
Alaska's fishing paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge. Closed captioning is provided by Courier's Certified Welding.
Look at this gal and I be married 53 years.
Yeah, we have an anniversary
Yeah.
in Alaska.